so no regret. Happy before we get another day to do it all again. Oh, we're throwing open all the curtains wide. Oh, not gonna miss a thing. Oh, nothing's promised to you in this life, but it's there for us to take. So live well, be bold, be brave. In the sun, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh, let in the sun, all of the best yet to come. Oh, let in the sun, don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh, let in the sun, all of the best yet to come. We're throwing open all the curtains wide. Not gonna miss a thing. Nothing's promised to you in this life, but it's there for us to take. So live well, be bold, be brave.
Welcome to the locker room. It is Friday, September 26th, and I'm Nancy. And I don't know, you can't see behind me. I went to some estate sales this morning. But everything I bought today has already sold. I just haven't given it to the people that bought it for me. Okay, so you saw in my title that there's an Amber Alert out for 17-year-old Caden Speight. He's from Florida. But before the stream even started, I had a message right here from Heck Jess. Thank you, Jess. He was found and not shot or kidnapped. So we're still going to read the story, and I'm going to hope I can find information verifying Jess's. I believe Jess, don't get me wrong, but I haven't found anything stating that he has been found. So let's go into the story and see what we can find out. And this was the first thing that popped up when I turned on X this morning. And there was like, I'll show you. Okay, this is the first thing up. Amber Alert issued for Florida teen missing after rural shooting. Marion County authorities issued an Amber Alert for 17-year-old Caden Speight, who disappeared Thursday afternoon near Dublin following reports of gunfire near Ocala National Forest. Deputies discovered his family's work truck abandoned with open doors, a bullet hole in the side, and his broken phone nearby, along with a text from Speight indicating he was shot and in a white van with 4 men. Search efforts involving helicopters, canine units, and ground teams continue in the wooded terrain as Speight's family and rodeo community call for public tips to locate him safely. Okay, so just look at all these different people posting the same thing. I mean, my whole X feed was about him today. So, I mean, so Mr. Pitbull put, Mom, I'm shot. 4 men, white van. That was the last message 17-year-old Caden Speight sent his mom. Moments later, his phone was found snapped in half, and now Caden is missing. This isn't just a runaway. This is a full-blown Amber Alert out of Dunedin, Florida, and it's terrifying. Last seen September 25th around 4 p.m. Location 12,800 block of Southwest Highway 484. Clothing, t-shirt, blue jeans. Suspect, 4 unknown Hispanic males in light colored van. Text, Mom, I need help. Four Hispanics in a white van, one driver, I'm shot. Police are searching rivers, ditches, woods, helicopters are in the sky, dogs on the ground, but no Caden. This story isn't getting enough attention, and Caden's life is on the line. Don't scroll past this. Don't stay quiet. Share his name like he's your own. If you know anything, call 911 immediately. Let's bring Caden home. He's a very handsome young man. He doesn't look 17, but he may just look young. And then Caden Speight was wearing a gamma hat when he was kidnapped. The white van pulled up. 4 Hispanic males began shooting at him. A light colored van. They shot him, dragged him out of his car, and abducted him. These are the facts. We are being hunted in America. Strap the F up and lock and load. So this is his Amber Alert. Caden Speight missing 9/25/25, 17 years old, now 17 years old. He's male, white, brown hair, brown eyes, 6 foot tall, weighs 150 pounds, from Dunedin, Florida, in Marion County. Okay, and then Benny Johnson also talked about the Amber Alert, showed a picture. If located, do not approach, contact law enforcement immediately. So he's missing and endangered. Right Angle News Network. Breaking news. 17-year-old Caden Speight of Florida is missing after being shot and abducted by 4 Hispanic men in a light colored van. Now, I understand that the Hispanic part is important for this case, but I wouldn't, it could be any color man, white, brown, blue, purple, Hispanic, Laotian, Chinese, it could be anything. But, and it should get the same attention, okay? Dunedin, Hispanic men in a light-covered van in Dunedin, with UPS driver reporting seeing 4 similar men working on a nearby roof who appeared aggressive and hostile in the neighborhood. According to local reports, he may have been wearing a red Make America Great Again hat at the time of his disappearance. Now, if some people are totally against Mr. President Trump, I can understand that. Okay. And then O-Hour put out the Caden Alert. JLR Investigates went to it. Joe S. Pure put out the Amber Alert. John Doyle put out the Amber Alert. I don't know how to say that. So Lioneth put out the Amber Alert. Border Hawk put out the Amber Alert. Juanita Broderick put out the Amber Alert. At Dapper Detective, I'm going to go to this one. Let me pull this up. Oops, I didn't want slides in PDF. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Okay. Dapper Detective, breaking Amber Alert issue for 17-year-old boy that has reportedly been shot and kidnapped by 4 Hispanic males in Florida. The hallmarks of a cartel-style kidnapping here. Okay, so I'm going to hit pause here. I'm going to back this up. I'm going to blow it up.
Have checked hospitals and are hoping that you can help find him. He was last seen on Southwest Highway 484 in Denellen, and Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn joins us live there right now. So, Chancellor, all deputies have found so far is his car.
Yeah, John, that's what deputies are working with right now. They have a truck that they believe was involved in a shooting, and they say that truck belonged to Caden. I'm going to take a quick step out of the way because I want you to take a look at that truck. If we zoom in past this Marion County Sheriff's vehicles here, you can see a large group of people, even...
Okay, that looks like some kind of work utility truck, like a flatbed. And to me, and they said it had bullet holes in it, but I don't know where.
Some evidence markers, but it's the truck with the 2 doors open. That's where this investigation is focusing. Deputies say around 4 o'clock this afternoon, they received reports of a shooting. When they arrived, they say that truck appeared to be involved in a shooting, but the victim, Caden, was nowhere to be found, so they started searching for him. And I want you to come out a little bit and just see how large this scene remains. This has been here for about 6 hours. You have 2 different forensic unit vehicles, and what you can't see is in the sky. There's a helicopter that's been searching above using infrared cameras to try to find hot spots in the woods, because this is a large wooded area. Now, I want you to take a look at a picture of Caden, because really the priority for deputies right now is trying to find him. So getting a better image of him, seeing maybe you've seen him somewhere or seen him at all since 4 o'clock, because deputies believe he may be with 4 unknown men, possibly Hispanic, driving a light colored van. And again, this is a picture of Caden. He's 6 foot tall, around 150 pounds.
Deputies have checked hospitals.
Okay. And then Sassafras 84 says, I didn't hear anything about this. Sharing now from Facebook. Please share it out. Okay. And Juanita Broderick put the same news video out, I'm presuming. So I've got turned Dapper off. Okay, the general, oh, sorry. I think this is it. This one. Okay, the general put constitutional patriot, ethnically American, Colonel Stock 1620, host of Ethnic American broadcast. He said 17-year-old boy wearing a MAGA hat was abducted and believed to be shot by 4 possibly Hispanic men in Marion County, Florida, according to the Independent, Florida. The police have issued a statewide Amber Alert for Caden Speight. Florida Department of Law Enforcement says they have found Speight's car with evidence of gunfire. Okay, so we're going to pause this, see if this is the same thing here.
I'm News 6's Mark Lehman, and we're in Marion County where an Amber Alert remains in place to find a 17-year-old who may have been shot and was then abducted. This is the person deputies are looking for. An Amber Alert has been issued for 17-year-old Caden Speight. He was last seen wearing a T-shirt and blue jeans. Law enforcement believes he may be with 4 unknown, possibly Hispanic men who were driving a light-colored van. This all stems from this scene off of Highway 484 east of Dunellen. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says they responded here after 4 yesterday afternoon for a reported shooting. When deputies arrived, they say the victim was gone, but his truck was left behind. In the hours that followed, a family member of Speight posted on Facebook saying they got a message from the teen that said he had been shot, and they haven't heard from him since. And so far, deputies are not confirming that information, but they are asking for help in locating the teen. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to call 911 or the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. So okay, that's a different story. I don't know what it's about. Netanyahu saying he's president of the United States. I don't believe that one. So next, the highly recognized Brian Anton. He's got a big following. Active Amber Alert in Florida now. 17-year-old Caden Speight. Disturbing circumstances. A shooting, a bullet hole in his truck. Marion County. Caden may be in the company of 4 unknown males, possibly Hispanic. They may be traveling in a light-colored van. Okay, so let's watch this.
A disturbing story right now in Florida. There's an Amber Alert that everybody should be paying attention to. It is a 17-year-old boy. His name is Caden Speight, and the circumstances of this are very, very strange. He was last seen in along Highway 484 in Dunellen, Florida, which is Marion County, Florida. But what's strange about this is police believe that he may have been shot and then basically vanished. They say that there were 4 Hispanic men in the area in a van that they are looking for. And Caden's truck was found there, basically abandoned with a bullet hole in it. There are also reports that Caden texted a family member that he had been shot. And no one knows where he is right now. Amber Alert is obviously very serious. They don't just do an Amber Alert. So I just got back to Florida. I was in Dallas for the ICE shooting. And now this has happened in Florida. So be on the lookout. Again, Caden Speight, white male, 17 years old, 6 feet tall, 150 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, last seen in the area of 12800 block of Southwest Highway 44 in Dunellen, Florida. In the company of 4 unknown males, possibly Hispanic, traveling in a light-colored van. If located, do not approach. And again, they believe that Caden was the victim of a shooting, and there is a bullet hole in his truck, and reports that he texted a family member he was shot. So this is not a good situation.
Okay. So that's what Brian Anton said. And that was updated. Okay, just got an update. Sheriff says at this time there is no evidence to indicate that he was taken by 4 Hispanic men in a light-colored van. It is possible that he left the incident located on the black bicycle with a red and gray tint, which he purchased at Walmart on Southwest 19th. Where did it go? I put see more. Oh, on Southwest 19th Avenue Road in Osceola. And then he replays this active Amber Alert. Chloe says he was found safe. How is the information so incorrect? Did someone on social media start that rumor? Why did we initially assume he was with 4 Hispanic men if he was alone on a bike? These are very mutually exclusive things. So I'm not sure why everyone is going off on Brian for this. I live in this area and got the Amber Alert last night that said the kid was kidnapped by 4 Hispanics. He can only report what he is given. This is distributed by law enforcement. Okay. Blue Eye says, "Bound, found safe, no abduction, investigation ongoing." His sister confirmed, so this isn't accurate. Okay, here's maybe a video. Okay. I'm waiting for it to load on my computer and then I'll pop it up for you. Okay. Okay. It says Central Florida teen found safe after reports he was taken by a group of men were unfounded. There's a commercial going on here. Okay.
Is now safe after deputies feared he may have been. Now to the twists surrounding the search for a Marion County teen. The 17-year-old is now safe after deputies feared he may have been shot and kidnapped.
Deputies themselves got the update live on WESH 2 as we brought you a news conference this afternoon.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So update now. This just coming in. We are with him right now, and he is in good health, and we are furthering the investigation as we speak.
That happened live on our air this afternoon. Quite a shock to all of us. Investigators say the initial report that 4 men abducted him was made up and false.
WESH 2's Justin Schecker live in Ocala at the Marion County Sheriff's Office, just breaking us all down. Justin.
According to the sheriff's office, this false report of a kidnapping came directly from the teen himself in a text message he sent his mother. Deputies say they found the boy's cell phone at the scene of their shooting investigation over in Dunellen, where they also found his abandoned vehicle. The Marion County Sheriff's Office investigation continues after deputies say they located the 17-year-old boy Friday in Williston.
Right now, the important thing for us is reuniting him with his parents, who are quite a bit distraught and sleep deprived.
Right before noon, the sheriff's office revealed detectives uncovered information that there's no evidence indicating 4 men abducted the teen in a light-colored van. Instead, investigators now say the teen left his last known location in Dunellen with a black bicycle and red and gray tent, which he purchased at a Walmart in Ocala Thursday afternoon.
We want to look into this and see what's the causes, what was his plan, what was the reason. So as we further that and go a deeper dive on that.
Deputies began investigating the teen's disappearance after responding to a shooting on Southwest Highway 484. They say they located his vehicle, but he wasn't there.
I passed by here around 4 o'clock, and there was a boy, a young man, I believe to be the guy they're looking for, was getting something out of the back of his truck, like shoving it into a book bag. And then about 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I believe he drove by my house on a bicycle.
Jackson McClure told WESH 2 he called the Marion County non-emergency line to report what he had seen.
The police did ask me if he looked like he was bleeding as he went by, and I told him no, he looked normal and he wasn't struggling to ride his bicycle.
And I asked the sheriff's office spokesperson, could this teen face any charges? He replied, potentially yes. Covering Marion County Live in Ocala, I'm Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
Okay. So that's good news that we know that he has been found safe. But the sad part is this other note here. This is one that angers me, okay? Now, I don't know who this Solionith is, but this is Stefan Ozuna. I guess that's who Solina is. He seems to think that Caden Speight deserves to be shot and abducted by Hispanics for being white. He allegedly works for HEB. Would HEB customers feel safe if they knew that an employee may have violent racist hatred towards whites? So he's official handle of HEB. Follow us for the latest from Texas' favorite grocery store. Okay, so this kid, this person, this Stefan, if I'm reading this correct, it says he seems to think that Caden Speight deserves to be shot. Okay, I guess the Solionith is stating that the Stefan Ozuna is the one that shot and abducted Caden. I think that's what he's saying. Because he said he seems to think that Caden deserves to be shot and abducted by Hispanics for being white. So he's an anti-white person. I don't know who this is. And I don't know if Caden had a beef with Stefan or what the situation was. Stefan Ozuna, he looks like a white man. I mean, you can't really see anything except he wears a dress. Okay, so anyway, I guess he's a weirdo. Alongside this anti-white racism, he also claims to be a brown supremacist. Let's make him famous. Jeebus, your favorite brown supremacist, Texican, YUI nationalist, a Chad among the N-word, former inner, I don't know what that is, liberal, accepting all except the unaccepting. Okay, so I don't understand this person and what they're talking about. This is at the ICE raid. Okay. So, but we'll go back here. Okay, now I was gone this morning and I got back just barely afternoon and got up on X to find all of this about Caden. And I felt like it was a story that needed to be covered because it's all over X, but I haven't seen it on YouTube. Now, that's not say, well, if JLR had information on it, it was on YouTube, but I don't watch JLR. And I didn't see his channel today, but I'm not saying it's not there because this looks like a TikTok video. Okay. And there's more and more and more. Somebody put out a prayer for Caden, which that is appreciated. Thank you. And then this is the, okay. But I felt like this is something, I'm glad he was found. That's JLR. So it's good to hear that he's been found. I am so thankful. Okay, Border Hawk says Marion County Sheriff has issued new information about missing Florida teen Caden Speight, completely contradicting original statements. Per MCSO, Marion County Sheriff's Office detectives, aviation unit, field force unit, and mounted unit are continuing to search for Caden Rick Speight, who remains missing and is believed to be endangered. Though the initial investigation of the shooting report in the 12800 block Southwest Highway 484 around 4:10 p.m. yesterday and Caden's disappearance, detectives obtained information and collected evidence that are unsupportive of the initial reported facts. Primarily at the time, there is no evidence to indicate that he was taken by 4 Hispanic men in a light-colored van. It is possible that he left the incident located on a black bicycle with a red and gray tint, which he purchased at Walmart on Southwest 19th Avenue Road in Ocala, just prior to his incident being reported. Since Caden is still missing, endangered juvenile, MSCO is asking anyone who may have seen the male matching his description with a dark-colored mountain bike and a tent to call 911. We will continue to monitor this story as it develops. So this is the Walmart images where he purchased the bicycle. I don't see the tent, but that doesn't mean anything. So, Amber Alert canceled. Dr. Drano. Good news, Florida police have reported that the Amber Alert for Caden Speight has been lifted and he is now safe. Okay. So, he's been found. And he could face charges for what he's done. So, it's a sad situation, a sad story, but it came out with a good ending. And it could have been another Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Because his parents say, or his mom and stepdad say he was taken. But I want to thank Heck Jess for informing us before this live began, when she said he was found and not shot or kidnapped. So he made a false report, or caused his parents to make a false police report. So now let's get into the items I got at the estate sale today. First of all, y'all know I love eggs. If you see me, this is a moonstone egg. Beautiful. I love it. The colors are just out of this world. It's going to be up for sale. It values at about $24, and I paid $5. So Then I found this blue and clear Fenton swan glass vase with beautiful strawberries around the bottom of it. I showed it to a friend of mine in Hutchinson, and she said, I want it. So that's already sold. And then I found this Ellie Smith boot that is daisies and buttons, and I paid $250 for it, and it's already sold. Also going to Hutchinson. Then I found this Fenton daisies and buttons pin cushion, and I paid $350 for it. And Henry's getting that one too. I found this beautiful green nesting bunny that Henry also collects these. And I paid $7 for it. So, and she said, I want that too. I want that too. I don't know where she's going to put them. Her cabinet's full. And the storage locker that I bid on the other day, apparently I didn't win it because they didn't call me. Then I found this Tupperware. It's going to Pastor Gene because he's got a booth in the flea market, and he likes the vintage Tupperware. So he's bought that from me. And then I had never seen a loaf keeper like this. It's white, but you can put your bread loaf down inside it, or you can put your bread loaf right here and put this underneath the top of it like this, and it holds your loaf of bread. But it has to be after you start using the loaf. Probably for back when people used to make bread at home. Then they'd take the loaf out of the bread pan, because it's about the size of a bread pan. And then you can slice it up, and there's your loaf of bread. But Pastor Dean is also going to buy that from me. So those are my pretties that I got. If I buy anything else, I'll let you know. I'll show it to you, and it'll be up for sale, but not my Tiffany turtle. I'm not selling my Tiffany turtle. I can unplug it and bring it over here so you can see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the top comes off, and the light bulb is down on the inside. This is all metal, and this is the top. I guess when you put it in, you're supposed to clip it like that, and then clip the other side up like that and put it on, but I like it like it is. I don't want to risk breaking the glass inside it. It's got a little divot. You can see right there, a little divot for the neck spot right there where it sits. And it's got a cute little tail sticking out back there. But yeah, that's my Tiffany lamp. I paid $4 for it at a garage sale. My husband said, if you don't want it, take it down, put it in my office, and I'll enjoy it when I'm home. I said, I like turtles. Because I've got turtles on my shelf over there. All different kinds of turtles. So I like turtles and I like sunflowers. But at another garage sale, I haven't got them hooked up yet. These are strings of lights. They're battery operated. So I might check and see if I can swap them out from the battery kind. I guess I got a string of lights that plugs in. And then I got a string of this. And I only paid $1 for it. So she's like, I can plug it in. And I'm like, well, it's battery. But I'll put batteries in it. And by tomorrow, it'll be strung in my tree. That's my sunflower tree. So it's better than the ficus I had when I had my store. Because if you touched that one, the leaves fell off. And I called it my dying ficus. And my best friend since I was 12 years old, she was like, you need to water that ficus, get it some sunlight. I'm like, it's silk. It's a fake tree, but the leaves keep falling off, so it's dead. The plastic had worn out. So, and then I got another one. It was given to me. So I'm like, okay, I can move my sunflowers. So, all right, well, I'm done messing around, joking around. We have been here for 42 minutes, and I thank you for being here with me. Next time I go to a yard sale, if I find anything that will be for sale, like my egg, a beautiful egg, it's going on my egg shelf. If you've seen my egg shelf, I've got 3 different sets of shelves. I've got an antique chicken coop that is a wire chicken coop with a metal frame. I've got an antique one of those, and I've got eggs stuck all up in it. And then I've got a curio cabinet with eggs on it. And then that's where my Fenton eggs and my Murano eggs go. And then over on the other shelf, I have eggs like this and smaller eggs, ceramic eggs and stuff. So, and what I do is I take my soda lid and I just set it on the soda lid and it'll sit there until the cat gets up on the shelf and walks through and knocks all the eggs off in the floor. So, and he's a 4-month-old kitten, so he's going to go everywhere. Nothing's going to be safe. Plus, he's orange. And if anybody knows orange cats, amongst all the orange cats in America, they only share one brain cell. So, you know, and today is not the day for that brain cell. I don't think my cat ever gets the brain cell. But, all right. So, thank you for being here. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just be the reason they smile, and search for crimes. I'll see you Monday.